All right, welcome. My name is Stephanie, and you're here with Pediatric for a Neuro-Movement class, which is very open-ended. Today, we're going to be doing kind of a smattering of a bunch of things. I'm in and out this month, so I figured, we'll just keep things, varietal for this month. There's no theme. You do need a ball or some to pass around to yourself and kind of stimulate our eyeballs, stimulate our hand-eye coordination. So we'll start with that. Go ahead and stand up if you're not already there, and you're gonna have your ball. And we're just gonna start with throwing your object or your ball. I'm gonna call it a ball now. Throwing your ball up and down and touching it. And I'd like you to keep your eyes locked on the ball as it's traveling through space. And when you're passing the ball to yourself like this, it's pretty easy to know where that ball is going to go, or I think it would be. So not necessarily anticipating and jumping your eyes to where you think that ball is going to go, but keeping your eyes tracked on the ball the whole time. And I'm going to encourage you to start throwing that ball up higher and higher. I've got 12-foot ceiling, so I'm going to try to throw it up all the way to the top. Oh, I actually hit the ceiling. If you have a soft ball and you don't mind trying to use the ceiling as a target, why not? Boom. Start throwing your ball a little bit more chaotically, maybe a little bit over to the side. You have to walk over and catch it. Yeah, maybe even throwing, this might be loud, throwing the ball off the wall. Especially if you have a softer ball. We're going to go for about 15 more seconds of whatever version of that. So just kind of waking up our brain and our hands, eyes. Last toss. Wonderful. And come back to your spot here. We're just going to gently pass the ball between the two hands. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Question is, can you look at me while you do this? Or look in front of you while you do this? So using your peripheral vision to understand where your hands are, where your ball is. Nice. Can you move around a little bit while you're doing it? Maybe take 2 steps forward. Hello. 2 steps forward, maybe walking around the room. Making sure, of course, that there's nothing to trip on. There you go, Janet. Nice. While still passing the ball. Oh, come on. Good. Coming back to your spot. Let's pass the ball behind our back. In one direction, you're going to orbit your body. Can you do it while walking around? Doesn't have to be a fast walk. Change the direction of your orbit. Walk around the room or march in place. Good. And I sort of subconsciously was doing this, but I'm going to point it out. Maybe you can do it for yourself. Switch again your orbit. When you pass, especially if your ball, like, I know you can't, maybe, I don't know if you can hear it because I've got like noise canceling headphones in, but having that sound of like smacking and some pressure of the ball in your hands is going to give you that sensory feedback of like, oh yeah, I got the ball in my hands. I'm ready to go. Can you go a little faster? There you go, Janet. I see you. I see you. Switch the direction of your orbit. How fast can you go? There you go. Come on, Alana, a little faster. You got it, girl. Let's go. That's it. There you go. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to take that ball in front of your face. Take your other hand and hold your chin in place. And we're going to pull the ball over to the left and then bring it to the center. Bring the ball up towards the ceiling, center. Left, upwards. Left, upwards. Tracking your ball as it's moving around, but not moving your head. Okay, so your eyeballs are being pulled to the side of your face and then up through your eyebrows. Good. One more on each of them. Great. We are now going to take the ball in your left hand and we're going to step left and look at the ball as you press it out to the side. Bring it back to the center and clap the ball to the other side. So it's going to be a left step and eyes look left, center. Now you can make this as athletic as you'd like it to be. So it can be out with a lunge and then step together, out with a lunge and step together. Those of you who like targets, all of us, you can use your mat as sort of a width indicator of like, I'm going to step over my mat and then step to the other side, right? Giving ourselves targets for distance in our step. Stepping left, look center. Left, look center. Left, look center. As athletic as you'd like it to be, maybe you fully lunge down. Yeah, we got 4 more lunges. 1, looking left, looking center. Clap the hand. 1 more time. Good. Come back to your center. We're going to hold the ball in your right hand. Left hand holds our chin. Ball's going to go to the left and then up. Left, up. You do not need to go fast. You just need to track the ball. Pull the ball as far to the, I'm sorry, I said right. We're going to go to the right. Did we catch that? Okay. So we're going, it's my left, your right. Pulling your eyeballs to the right side of your face. And then up through your eyebrows. Maybe 1 more of each of those. Good. Bring the ball to your other hand. So you're going to clap the ball, make a sound, especially if it's plastic. Step out to the right. Step to center. Always looking at your ball. Right, center. Right, center. Right, center. You make it, ooh, there's my fuzzy camera. Hopefully it's not too distracting. It tracking your eyeballs with your ball, and then you can make that as athletic in your lunge as you'd like, right? You can get low and then center. Good. Tracking that ball. You got 1 more. Good. Center up. Take a moment. Eye wash, face massage if you need to. Sometimes our eyes get tired with all of that. You're going to hold the ball in your left hand again. And we're going to go up on the diagonal, down to your other hand. Okay, eyes are going to track. Up on the diagonal, down to your other hand. Up on the diagonal, down to your other hand. Now, ideally, it's just your eyeballs moving, not your head. If you like the little like shelf thing that we did last time, feel free to do that. So it's really making sure that you're just using your eyeballs to move. There you go. I just do. Yeah, with your eyeballs there, Janet. There you go. Good. Little higher, Alana, up on the diagonal. There you go. You're reaching for the shelf. Last 2. 1 more time. Good. Woo! That one's intense for me. Gets my eyebrow muscle, like the muscles underneath my eyebrow. We're going to now do that dynamically with our body. So holding the ball still with your left hand. We're going to start with a wide base. We're going to go up on the diagonal. You can lean a little bit into it. The ball is going to come now down to your right knee, shin, foot, or floor. Shoulders, knees, and toes. You decide how low and athletic you want that to be. We go up on the diagonal, down towards the floor, and your eyeballs are going to track that ball as it moves through space. It does not need to be fast. So if you get like vertigo from like the head whipping, right? All right. You don't need to head whip. You can go slow, but also working on that range of motion, getting your ball down towards the floor. So it's like, if you can get that ball all the way down, do it. Bend your booty down. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Right. Bring your feet back together. Let's do the disco on the other diagonal with our eyeballs. So hand underneath your chin for the shelf, or you can have it as a target. I like the shelf. It reminds me not to use my head. We go up on the diagonal, right? Down, maybe just tap your elbow. And this one's just the eyeball disco, not the body disco. It's up and down. It's like small range of motion for our arms, but big range of motion for our eyeballs. Oh, I like that to the elbow. The shelf with the hand, and then you tap the elbow. I like that. Yep, up on the diagonal. There you go. Alana's like, wait, what? Look, bring your face forward and the eyeballs move. There you go. There you go. I know, it's hard. The brain part of the class. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Good. Woo. The diagonals, those get me the most. And then we're gonna go full body now. So you're gonna hold the ball in your right hand, big, wide feet. Again, if you like using your mat, I tell you, like, I think for Carrie, this would be good for you if you don't mind facing sideways. Yeah, I can't quite see if Kellen has a mat, but sideways like this gives you that, like, I want to be this wide. Okay, so we're gonna go up on the diagonal as the ball, hand comes down, knee, chin, foot, or floor. And then we go up on the diagonal again. Your eyes are gonna track your ball through the cycle. As I said before, you do not need to go fast. If you're getting like vertigo or balance issues, go slower. But also that's like kind of normal to have that because you're training all the system, trying to pull in the system. How's that going? Good. Big side. Coming down. Nice. Let's go 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Nice job. All right. We're going to pass the ball to ourselves again. So throwing the ball up and catching. Be bigger this time. Like, can you hit your ceiling? It's not like a ball of yarn, I feel like. Yeah. Yep. So tossing the ball up and down, just like we did at the beginning of class, the very beginning of class. Are you more confident in throwing bigger? Are you better at tracking that ball through space? Are you better at catching that ball because you can track it with your eyeballs? I don't know. If you're throwing bigger, you might be getting worse at catching. Something is different than last time. Let's just say that. Yeah, Shelby, that looks great. You're definitely throwing higher, yeah? I love it, Janet. There's like an extra component for you with that ball of yarn, yeah? Winding it back up. If you feel like your ball is soft enough and won't damage your walls, you can throw it off the wall and catch it. That introduces another element of chaos and a little bit less kind of predictable where that ball is going to go. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Love it. Nice. All right, we're going to hold the ball in your right hand. And we're gonna go right hand to left knee, tap it back down. Okay, so just working on some cross body connection here. Depending on how athletic you wanna make that, let's have your other hand on your hip for some stability. Or you can be holding something like a chair or the wall, okay? We're gonna go for about 20 more seconds. There you go, nice. Yep, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you looking forward? I didn't tell you to, but it looks like you all were doing it. Yeah, you like find your spot gaze, right? To help you balance. Same thing on the other side. Finding your spot gaze to help with balance. Opposite hand to knee. Ball to knee. Use your free hand either on your hip or using it like on a wall or a chair. Eyes are forward to help with your balance. Lock your eyes on something that's stable in front of you. If you're looking at me, it may not be super stable because I'm moving. Maybe you look at the green light on your camera or whatever it is. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hands are going to come to the center with your ball. We're going to do some pencil push-ups. So the ball moving away from you and the ball moving closer to you. If you have something like a logo on your ball, like I've got this like little, or even like that's even better because the contrast color, even better, you're going to look at that thing as it comes closer and further away. If you don't have that, just use your thumb, like your thumbnail. Okay, so it's right in front of you. We're coming close to the face and then away from the face. Close to the face, away from the face. Eyes are focused on the logo or the hole or the stain or the whatever. And you're trying to bring that ball as close to your face as you can without seeing double. This is called convergence, allowing your eyeballs to come to the center of your face. And you want those eyeballs to come to the center. So one more time. Excellent. Holding your ball with both hands. Separate your feet so you have a nice athletic stance. Bend your knees. We're going to come down. Keep your elbows out wide and your chest up. That's it, Janet. That's it. And then stand on up. TMI, but you know what? The imagery is good. Camping in the woods. I just got back from my camping trip. We did a lot of this. And then stand back up. If you know, right? Up and down, keeping your elbows out to the side a little bit. Good. Your eyes are locked in on your focal point, so you're balanced. You feel your big toes on the ground. Love it. How low can you go? Nice. We got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. From here, throw the ball up, catch it, catch with yourself, toss it off a wall. Try to track that ball. Look at that ball as it's moving through space. Don't anticipate where it will go. Because if you were playing catch with like your grandkids or any kid, that ball is probably going to go in unpredictable ways. Right? You're like, I got to be ready to track that ball wherever it ends up going. 5 more tosses. Yep. And if you drop the ball, bonus, because you get to do some extra squats, right? To go pick it up. That's not a fail. That's a bonus. Good. Last one. All right, we're gonna hold the ball in your, what is this, your left hand. Your right hand can be on a chair or a wall for assistance if you need it. So this one's free if you need it. Left leg is gonna stride backwards and you're gonna come down onto one knee. So again, if you wanna use a chair, a wall, whatever, a table, a couch, whatever you want. Yes, nice. And then we're gonna stand back up. Joke's on you. There you go. Push to that front leg there, Janet. Yeah, use your resources. Nice, good. So ball is in the right hand goes back. Let's do it again. Drop down and then stand. Nice. Now, option to start moving the ball with that lunge. We're gonna drop down onto the floor. The ball's gonna touch the floor. Then the ball's gonna go up for the ceiling like the Statue of Liberty, and you're gonna rise up. Yep, keep going at whatever pace makes sense for you. Touch, ball goes up, Statue of Liberty. Okay, if you do not need your chair, wall, whatever, if it's a device, do not use it. You can push off of your thigh if you need to. If you don't need to, put your hand on your hip. Okay, so it looks something like this. Drop, drive. Drop, drive. You can go as fast or slow as you need to go. Full range of motion. Beautiful. Eyes are forward. Good. 3 more. Ish. Ball comes down, you come down. Ball goes up, you go up. Nice. Catch your breath. Switch sides. Let's do that a few more times. Toss the ball. Can you do it without looking at the ball? Peripheral vision. Meaning like you're not looking at the ball, you're seeing it on the outskirts. Yeah, nice. Party trick, right? I wish I could juggle. I really wish I could. That's so hard. All right, let's end up with the ball in your right hand. Left hand is gonna be either on your hip, your thigh, the wall, whatever. You go back with that leg, drop down, stand back up. Okay, down and back up. Layer number 2 in that, if you want the next layer, is to start moving the ball in the direction that your body's going. Good. What is it? What is this? Like football player stance? Statue of Liberty? Sure. That's not football. I think football player stance is like this. It's more like squatty, right? Sports. I don't know sports. Nice. Eyes are forward, lock in so that you can keep your balance. Keep something consistent. In a state where your body is doing so much and there's so much complexity, keep something constant so you're grounded. Maybe 3 more. Super strong leg. Nice. And last one. Awesome. Pass the ball side to side. Whoop. Janet, good. Thumbs up. You seem okay. In scuba diving, when you're getting off the boat, you like do your whole, like you do like a backflip off the boat. And then once you get in the water and you have all your gear on, you do like, I'm good. Like you do a signal to the boat captains, be like, everything's good. I'm fine. So whenever anyone takes a little tumble in class, I'm always like, give me a signal, like everything's good. Yeah, we can do the scuba signal. Tony and I started, my husband and I, we started talking in scuba sign language, like when we were at social events. We're like, you doing okay? How much time you got left? I got about 3 minutes left in my tank. Let's go. All right, we're gonna make our way officially down to the mat. So however you need to get there, but I can also give you an option. Some of you prefer, you like my creative ways to get down onto the ground. So if you want a creative way, you can follow my lead. You are going to cross 1 foot, you're 1 foot over here. So if you go, left foot is gonna cross over the right. You're going to bring your hands down to that side and then come down to a deep squat and lower yourself down. If that was beyond you, just make your way down to the mat. All good. We're gonna still use our ball. So grab that ball, make sure it's with you. Lay on back, have your feet separated wide. Let your knees go from side to side as a holding pattern while everyone gets situated on their back. If you're using kind of your traditional yoga mat, it's nice to put your feet like at or wider than what the mat gives you. Use that yoga mat to help you understand space. Yeah. And just as a reminder, if you ever need a pillow under your head, please use a pillow. Do what you need to do. Have pillows nearby, yoga blocks, towels, whatever you need to do to get comfortable in your space. All right, so we all look relatively situated. Yep, let's go ahead and bring your feet back a little bit more narrower so they're a bit more underneath your pelvis. We're gonna take your ball or whatever object you're using and place it between your knees and go for some bridges. Okay, so we're gonna press the hips up towards the ceiling and then lower your hips down to the mat. So just a driving up, pushing through your feet, and then lower your hips down. That ball or I'm calling it a ball, whatever it is. The ball is helping you better understand what it is to find midline, meaning like your center line here. And when you're connected to your center line, you have better balance, you're more grounded, centered in all the different ways that centering can mean, physically, emotionally, psychologically. Good. So a little inner thigh squeezing as you're going through your bridging. Let's do 2 more of those bridges. And one more time. Beautiful. Let's bring both legs into tabletop. You're still going to hold the ball in between your knees. So again, it's giving you this idea like, oh yeah, I gotta squeeze that thing. You know me, I'm a stickler for active feet, active hands. So we're gonna dorsiflex your feet while your legs are in this tabletop position. So you have your thighs at 90 degrees to your torso, your knees are bent, and then your feet are flexed. Holding. And this is some core work right here. Yeah. Janet, you want to bring your knees towards your chest a bit more, or do you want to keep your feet flat on the ground? I think she's going to stay with bridging. All right. So right here, we're going to just hold our tabletop. I'm taking already because this little squeeze is making me work my midline. Yeah. Holding, holding, holding. So legs and tabletop like this. Think before you had your feet down. Yeah, Janet? Holding, holding. We're going to hold for 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds. Lower your feet down and then turn off the effort. All right, we're going to do that again. No problem. I may add in some layers, so just keep your ears open. We're going to bring the legs again into that tabletop position, squeezing that ball just a little bit. So there's some core activation there for sure. Feet are active, dorsiflexion. Adding in the layer of kicking your heels towards the ceiling. So squeezing the ball and then bending your knees back into that 90-degree position. Yeah, still holding nice and tighty. Don't let that ball. And then returning the shins to parallel. So we go up and down. Now, if for some reason this doesn't feel right on your body, you can also do this in a single leg. So just one leg at a time. I know it doesn't look like much, but I think it is. I think it is. Thank you for that confirmation. Yes. It's the subtleness of it, the sneakiness of it, those hip flexors, that core control, the squeezing of the ball. That's a big difference, right? When you're centered there. Let's do one more time, picking up. Lower your feet down and then turn off your effort. So the effort doesn't stop until you're like full in your supported position. We're gonna do that one same thing. So if you did the single leg version, you're gonna do the other leg this third time around, all right? Here we go. Legs and tabletop, little squeeze. We kick up, heels to the ceiling. Keep your dorsiflexion. So you're working top of feet to shin. Kicking up and down. Gentle squeeze on your ball. Don't lose it. And yeah, doing all of the things at once, like rubbing your tummy and patting your head. It's like teaching a class and doing the movement at the same time. Sometimes the words come out, sometimes they don't. 2 more of whichever version. And last one. Nice job. Lower the feet down and then turn off the effort. Let your knees go side to side a little bit, keeping the ball in place. And then it's kind of tricky when you have the ball in there. Just do what you can, kind of a rinse. And we're going to go for your bridging second time through. So this time the feet are going to stay on the ground. Same thing that we started with. Press the hips up, lower the hips down. Gentle squeeze on your ball. You're working through the hip extension, pushing through your entire toe. We've talked about this before. Find your tripod through your feet. Bridge and drop. So feet are flat on the ground. Press the hips up towards the ceiling. Feet are grounded. There you go. Get that hip extension. Your arms can touch into the ground as well. We're going to do that 2 more times. And last one. Beautiful. Grab your ball with your right hand. Send your left leg out long, like twister. So right hand has the ball, left leg out long. Right hand has the ball, left leg out long. You're gonna roll over onto your left side. So you gotta lift up your head a little bit and tap your ball super far away, drop it off. Mine's so far away, it's out of the camera. And then slink back to where you came from. You no longer have your ball, yes? You're gonna roll over again, same direction, grab your ball. Oh, mine rolled away a little bit and then roll open again. Rinse and repeat. Roll over onto your left side, drop off your ball, maybe a little further than last time. Return to your back. Reach over, grab your ball, return back home. You're gonna do that several more times. So rolling over onto your left side, drop it off, return, rolling over, grab, and bring it back. All right, lifting up your head just a little bit so you can see where you're going. Spot that ball before you even come to it. Yeah, we're gonna do that 2 more times. I got 2 more cycles, yeah? 2 more drop-offs. Okay. Little sneaky oblique crunches there, yeah? Did I get it? All right, we're gonna switch. Left hand has the ball. Left knee is bent. Left hand ball, left knee bent, right leg straight. We're gonna roll to the right, drop off your ball, roll back home. Same thing that we did on the other side, okay? There's lots of different methods and like ways, strategies that you could reach a little bit further. What if you were to push off your left foot to get just a little bit further in that rotation? Give you a little bit more power. We'll go for, what, 10 more seconds worth of sneaky sit up. Last one, grab your ball and bring it back home. Okay, last set. Do I want to say last set? Sure, I'll say last set. I'll be confident in that. Hold the ball in your right hand. Feet are flat, ready for more bridging. I'm going to put a rubber band over that ball yard. Again, you just get the extra perk. We're going to bridge the hips up. While your hips are bridged, your right hand is going to pass underneath that space. Pass the ball into your left hand. Hips come down. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Pass the ball to the right hand. Bridge the hips up. Wrap around. Hands come up. Drop the hips down. Okay. Pass. You're just going to stay in that same direction of orbit where the right hand passes underneath. The left hand passes over. How fast can you make that orbit go? Nice. Wow, some coordination. Yeah. Passing and bridging. Oh my God. Last one. Pause. Let your knees go side to side. I did say that was the last set of bridging. We're going to do one more set, but maybe this is a combined set. I don't know. Who's counting? Now we're going to pass left hand underneath, right hand over the top. So we have left hand on the ball. Press the hips up. Left hand passes under. Right hand passes over the top. The hips come down when you go over the top. Yeah. Nice and slow to get that like passing pattern. Like, what are we doing here? And then increase the tempo of your orbit. Also increasing the tempo of your bridging. Getting a little faster. You know, when we're comfortable, we move slow. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit, moving at a different pace than you normally do. Maybe 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Separate your feet about mat width apart and let your knees go from side to side, that little rotation, both in your low back. And then as we've talked about in the past, this rotation that happens in your femur joint, right? Like getting the thighs to rotate in their socket. From here, you're going to roll off to your side. You can roll towards me. We're going to come up into a seated position right away. So it doesn't really matter which side you roll to. And I would like you to sit in a position that feels relatively comfortable for you. So lots of options. You can do what's called a butterfly sit or a tailor sit. You can do cross-legged. You can do long sitting. If you're feeling tight in your hamstrings today, you can sit on a pillow or a little stool that allows you to be able to sit upright. Yeah. Fantastic. So whatever version you picked, all good. We're gonna side bet, have the ball in, let's do this. Have your ball in your right hand. And your left hand's gonna come down to the side. You're gonna reach that ball over to the side. So I'm going left, I'm going right if you're with me. Rotate to bring that ball down towards the floor. See if you can reach that ball a little forward, maybe towards the corner of your mat. And you're gonna leave it there, just like we did on that drill before. You're gonna leave it right there. Hopefully it doesn't roll away. Come on, ball. Make me look good. Rotate open and sit back up. Now we're gonna go back and grab that ball again. We're gonna go side stretch, rotate, reach, grab the ball, open, and come open. Beautiful. We're gonna do that same side several times. So we go side, rotate, drop off the ball, cartwheel open. I love it. You do a yawn and your body is also yawning, yes? You can't escape me. I watch you all. I'm got you on my big screen now. Body yawns and actual yawns. They all come together. Reach, drop off, rotate. Nice. Side stretch, reach, grab that ball, bring it all the way up. That was your last one on that side. Okay, we're gonna do, of course, the same thing on the other side. Whenever I do like one-sided stuff like that, I'm like, I feel like I'm living like this. I'm like, whoa, I'm like hyper aware of like this side being open now. All right, so we're gonna go side stretch, rotate, drop off the ball as far as you can go. Maybe take a moment to be like, oh, like how far out on that mat can I go? Drop off the ball, unrotate, and reset to your start position. Remember, you dropped off the ball, yes? Gives you a target to aim for on the second round. We go up, reach, grab the ball, rotate, and come through. Drop off your ball. It's like every other one, you're holding the ball. And you don't have to go as fast as I am. I had, confession, I had an energy drink on top of my coffee today. So I'm a little buzzy. Do one more cycle. We're going to drop it off and pick it up. Yeah, last one. Oh, excellent. When your legs off to one side, doesn't matter which, push yourself up into a high kneel position. And you're going to play catch with yourself in your kneeling position. Now, you're probably going to be a little bit more grounded in your place, so you can't quite step out as easily. So your tossing has to be a bit more precise. Otherwise, you got to crawl and get it, which is fine too. Again, that's bonus. If you drop the ball, you just get bonus crawling experience, bonus fetching experience. Nice. We are almost there. We got 3 more passes or catches. 1, 2, and 3. Let's bring your left foot forward. Where the ball's going to be in your right hand. We're going to lean into your left leg. Pass the ball underneath like Steph Curry. Just back, pass it around. So now we're orbiting our thigh, yes? Orbit, under, and around. Under, and around. Under, and around. Good. Layer number 2 in this is following the ball with your hand. I'm sorry, following the ball with your eyes. Did I say hands? I did. Of course, you're following the ball with your hands. 2 more. Last one. Switch your leg. If your knee is feeling a little spicy, just throw a pillow underneath there. Holding the ball with your left hand. Steph Curry. We go underneath, over the top. I haven't checked in on the Warriors. Are they out? Did they lose? Are we done? Yeah, we're out. Oh no, we're in it. We're in it. What? I kind of stopped paying attention at with 3-1. I was like, nah. What? Okay, I'll have to check in. It's 3-1 still. Carrie's like doing her scuba sign language for me. 3 Lakers. Lakers have 3, yeah. Oh, it's 3-2. I can't believe that. All right. I might have to actually log in for the rest of the series. I kind of counted it out. All right, following the ball with your hand, or with your eyeballs. Yeah. And we've got 2 more. Last one. Nice. Bring that foot underneath us. Okay. My knees are feisty, but also because I've got like zero mat underneath me. So I'm just going to do a quick break off of the knees. I'm going to tuck the toes and shift back. Do whatever you need to do to sort of like mix up the pressure on your knees, because I know there's a few of us that need that little mix up. If you like what I'm doing, be a little copycat, untucking the toes, tucking the toes. I love this transition for the feet, for the ankles, deep knee flexion. Last one. We are going to do one last bit of Steph Curry moves. Do you do a Steph Curry class? If they win, how about that? We'll do a warrior. We'll do Curry if you want to follow as the Warriors. All right, so we're going to come into your half kneel position. Ball is in your right hand. Left leg is going to come through. Pass over. Switch to the other side. Pass under. All right. So we're doing the cross under dribble, figure 8 style. Okay. Go slow if you need help with the coordination of it. Remember, you're always going from across and under out the other side. And depending on how coordinated you're feeling today, you may be able to pick up the pace. Yep. And for this one, using your peripheral vision, know if you've actually passed the ball, sensing through your fingertips, receiving the ball. We're going to do about 10 more seconds worth. Alana, for the standing, you're just going to do under here, under here. Yeah, yeah. It was just the standing version. One more time. Finish with your favorite leg forward. Tuck your back toe. Statue of Liberty. Stand. Great. Walk around the room, maybe passing the ball side to side. How we doing? That was a lot of brain work. Hand-eye coordination. Can you pass the ball a little quicker? Doesn't have to be big, just quicker. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. 4, 3, there you go. 2, and 1. Nice job. Awesome work, team. Let's come back to our center. Take a moment to feel our bodies. No external task. Close your eyes if that feels right. Draw yourself inward. Notice your weight distribution. Do you favor the right side, the left side, the front part of your foot, the back part of your foot? Do you have a quadrant that you prefer? Or are you sort of like jellyfishing, swaying between all those points? Just noticing. Taking a few breaths in through your nose, the ease at which that air comes in. Where does it fill? Thinking back through the class. What was fun today? What was challenging? What was easy? What was interesting? And if you're not already swaying, go ahead and grab your sway. Last deep breath in. Nice job, team. I'm going to turn off the recording. And if you would like to unmute